Good morning.
Good morning, Claude. Have a seat.
Thank you.
What can I do for you?
So I have a problem. My students are lazy and they are failing the test. Some are even sleeping in the classroom. So I don't know what I can do.
What do you mean by being lazy?
So when I give them tasks to do, they don't do it. Even homework. They can't even finish on time. Some are sleeping in the classroom, which is a problem.
Yeah, I see. It is not good for a teacher when the students are not interested on what you teach. Can you tell me a bit more about the way you teach?
So when I'm teaching, and like I'm teaching a period of 2 periods, I take like 60 minutes and do my best to explain the concept. And I give them examples, then I give them exercise to apply what they have learned.
Oh, what do you want to achieve?
So I want them to do tasks that I give them and finish them on time. I want them to be interested to my lesson. So when I'm teaching, I see that they are really actively participating in my lesson. But to be honest with you, I'm about to give up because I don't know what I can do. They don't show any interest.
That is good goal to work toward. Claude, can you please briefly tell me how you teach?
So like I said, when I'm teaching, I give them tasks to do. I explain first, then I give examples, then I give them exercise to do to make sure that they apply what they have learned.
Could you think to another way of teaching which can help your learner?
So I think I do my best, and I don't find any way of really doing more about what I'm doing.
Yeah, I understand your feeling, but you will let your learner fail.
That's not really my wish, because every teacher wants he or her learners to succeed. I participate actively.
I appreciate that you want your learner succeed, but perhaps you need to do more. Did you discuss this problem with someone else?
Yeah, I actually discussed it with other teachers who are teaching in that class. And for social subjects, there's no problem. But when it comes to science subjects, we are all having the same problem.
Oh. Did you discuss this problem with a teacher from neighboring school?
So, teachers from neighboring school, I don't think it can help, because they do have, it's a boarding school, right? And they are getting best students. But ours is a day school, and I don't think they can help.
Do you share the teaching experience with them?
Yeah, sometimes we discuss about the way we do our work, and they say that they are using learner-centered approach.
Yeah. Do you use learner-centered pedagogy also?
Yeah, to my understanding, I think I use learner-centered pedagogy, because I just put students in groups and work in groups, and I think I apply it.
I want to know more about the use of learner-centered pedagogy. I need more detail on this pedagogy.
So if students are working in a group, and after the discussion, one comes and present what they have discussed in a group, I think it's learner-centered pedagogy.
Claude, think and reflect on this approach and relate it to the way you teach.
So like I said, that I give them exercise to do, and I put them in groups and then they discuss. Maybe one thing that I don't think I do maybe is to monitor much and see how they are working the groups. Because it's a big class, so it's really very difficult to do.
Claude, think deeply using group work and monitor, is it sufficient to claim that you use learner-centered pedagogy?
I think it's sufficient.
Do you think it is sufficient? Using group work, it is the same as using learner-centered pedagogy?
Not really enough, but yeah, but when you are in groups, I think I have to think about the way I give groups.
Yeah.
And make sure that everyone is participating in a group. And
what else?
And assign maybe responsibility to each learner.
Yes.
And move around.
Yes.
And see if every learner is participating. Probe questions and provide support if needed.
Yeah, that is very good initiative. How will you proceed?
So I think I have to change now the way I was doing, because I realized that actually just give them a group and they discuss there, and I have to change and monitor more. See if everyone is really participating, bringing ideas.
Yes.
Check if what they are doing in the group is really correct, and provide support if needed. Yeah.
Very good idea. Claude, what is your role during the group work when you teach?
So my role was actually to just give them group and wait for them to come and present. And I think that I have to change it now.
Yeah.
Move around and make sure that every member in the group is participating, and I should assign a role to each learner, and hopefully they will now start being active and removing the laziness that they are having.
Yeah, that is good idea. But Claude, as math is an abstract subject, what else can you do in order to motivate your learner?
Yeah, maybe
Try
they
to
don't understand, I don't know. But
Try to
sometimes
think.
people say that the math is just an abstract.
Yeah.
Maybe we should change the way we are teaching and try to contextualize. Take what we are teaching
Yes.
and relate it to maybe to learners' real life situation.
Yes.
So maybe if they see where they can apply math outside of the classroom, I think they will get more interested to it.
Yeah, very good. Let us try to summarize what we have discussed, and tell me about different options you will use.
So, so one thing I've realized is that the way I give group work has to change. So when I put them in groups,
Yes.
I have to monitor, assign a role to each learner, move around and help them if needed.
Yes.
I also have to connect the concept of mathematics that I'm teaching to learners' real life situation. So I think that if they can see where they are going to apply math outside,
Yeah.
so I think it will raise their interest.
Very good. When will you start apply these options?
So I have a class tomorrow, so I'll start tomorrow.
Yeah. When will we meet for discussing about improvement?
So 2 weeks I think is enough, so we can meet in 2 weeks' time.
Okay. Thank you, Claude. We will meet next time.